Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we are going to be talking about the 60 TP Lewandowskiego and comparing it to the E100, at least according to the newer stats that Wargaming is pretty much giving us. Right, so this has always been the comparison between these two tanks. I feel like the VK72 is always left out. Poor little thing. It's probably too ugly to even talk about because I feel like people like the E100 and 60 TP way more, especially because of their looks relative to that of the VK72. It seems to be the ugly child, but anyway, getting to the main topic of the video, we're going to be comparing both of these tanks and seeing which one you should choose in 2023, right? Now, when it comes to the E100, this is a standard tank, good for everyone and everything, just like the 60 TP Lewandowskiego. However, in my opinion, the E100's tech tree line is going to be a little bit better than that of the 60 TP. Just look at the tech tree, it has super duper crazy tanks. Even the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2, which are going to be super duper, close to heart to those who are more of history fans, while the 60 TP line is not necessarily like that. And I don't necessarily like the line too much, even though the tanks are pretty decent. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something wrong with me when it comes to that. Overall, we're going to be also looking at the weaponry, right? The E100 is now going to be the big boy alpha gun with a longer reload time, while the 60 TP is also going to have an increase in its alpha, right? But it's not as big as the E100, while the VK72 is going to have the smallest out of all of them. The 60 TP does, however, have tungsten shells, so that is definitely going to be a huge advantage while keeping the reload time. So if the reload time is going to be the same on the 60 TP, but it will have an extra tungsten shell on top of it, I feel like this is going to allow the 60 TP to have a little bit more alpha when it comes to the E100. When it comes to mobility and just armor overall, it does seem to be a 50-50 question when comparing both vehicles. The E100 does have a very good hull, especially the sides are not going to be prone to heat shells, and gold shells will not go through as easily. But the 60 TP, I feel like, is going to be a little bit more troll when it comes to a lot of its aspects. For example, the turret is going to be super duper solid on that of the 60 TP relative to that of the E100. The E100, if you switch to gold shells, you'll be able to easily smash through the frontal parts of the E100's face. That is just simply how it goes. Both tanks do not boast with their immense mobility, but I feel like the 60 TP is just going to be a little bit better when it comes to mobility. But overall, I would definitely still give the gun part of the game to the 60 TP, just because the gun is going to be a little bit better. The E100 I would give just because it's just good all around. If you want a good all around tank, then the E100 is going to be the tank for you. But I feel like the journey itself to the E100 is also going to be going to the E100. As I said, the tech tree is just going to be far more superior. I don't know if there's any other tech tree which is better than that of the E100, but the tank itself is not bad. But when comparing both tanks, I feel like nowadays, especially after the especially because the newer update is coming to to the game soon, I feel like the 60 TP is just going to be superior in a tank-to-tank comparison. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And with that, Happy is out, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.